Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everyone. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. Let's get right into this video. I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on what I feel about the NCLEX at home. Let me tell you this. I disagree 100%, but there are exceptions to the rules. Let me tell you, when I first heard the news, I thought that it was something fake, like somebody was just making a joke or whatever. That's honestly what I thought it was. I cannot fathom something that is handing you a license saying, here, take care of these sick people. We trust you. I don't see how something of this caliber can even come up as a thought to be taken at home. And so let me tell you the only things that I feel should be exceptions to people saying, okay, well, hey, they have no choice. It has to be home because of XYZ reason. Of course, let me give you some extenuating circumstances. Somebody who went into labor earlier than expected, that's different. What can you do? Somebody who doesn't have help and can't find a babysitter. Okay. Somebody who just been diagnosed with some illness or disease where they can't leave their home or whatnot around you see what I'm saying? And I'm saying this because of the fact that, new baby, premature baby, a new sudden illness or what have you, those things may take time, and with months and months to come, guess what? You're losing information because you're taking care of whatever the situation is at hand. So I feel that NCLEX at home should be if there's an extenuating circumstance, and you just say, okay, hey, this is the situation. Someone's sick, someone is in intensive care, somebody just had a baby, or just something along the lines of, it was just something that was just unexpected, and as a result of that, it has to be taken home. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like it should be certain things, like, for example, maybe somebody was in some bad car wreck or train wreck, or just some type of transportation accident, and they probably can't make it. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like it should be certain things where they're something that just happened, and that's the reason why they're allowing them to take a test of this caliber home. Now let me tell you what should be home. If you know, you know. That entrance exam thing, maybe that could be probably be taken home. I'm 50-50 with that, because most schools use that as like one of those checklists that show these are the people that pass their exam, and this is why they're in our program, because our program is going to teach them this, and we want them to be equipped to know. So I'm 50-50 with that. But some schools are already accepting the fact that you can take that home, so that's not that big of a jump, because I know that some schools, not even Florida only, because I've heard schools in Georgia, schools in Maryland, schools in Texas, schools in California, schools in Illinois. So I feel like that's pretty much even in Nevada, where nursing schools are accepting entrance exams, whether it be the I think it's like the HESIs, the ATITs, like things like those types of exams, that they are accepting results that have been taken home. So that I could understand. My number one test, who I feel should be at home, is the exit exam. I don't get how they want the exit to be taken at school, but the NCLEX at home. What is that? That's just me, because I just feel like with the exit, you have a second chance where you could take it again, and it's like 180 questions. You have to score at least a 72. I feel like you could just take that home. Look at your notes. Okay, well, my God, that's okay. Okay, let me take this test, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like that should just be taken home. I feel like, why we're wasting our gas, because well, from my experience, all you do, you just come to the school, you take the test. Okay, guys, phones away and whatever. You take the test and you go home. I feel like, okay, we could have just did this home. You see what I'm saying? I get it. Sometimes there could be issues with the Wi-Fi and with battery and stuff like that. Like, I get it, but still, I just feel like something like that should be home, first and second attempt, because I know that whoever was unsuccessful with the first one, that you can take another one, a few weeks later, or whichever. But I know, at least for the exit, that there are two attempts for that. Now, let me get into the reason why I was livid when I heard the news about them thinking about them wanting to do NCLEX home. I feel that it's disrespectful, and let me watch my words, that I'm taking the time out of my day. I'm taking time, not even going to work. I'm cutting off any free time or any times of enjoyment to sit here and to learn and to digest this material for somebody to go pay Joe Schmo's AI company to sit there and take the exam for them. Because I know that right now they're in the midst of, they want to put some high tech things on the cameras or whatever and whatnot. But I feel like the same way how the board can be high tech, I feel like that's the same way how people who are very desperate to pass can be desperate to purchase whatever and have it being done. I've seen people already. They're gonna have like their best friend that looks just like them take it because they've been a nurse for 10 years. They're gonna have like their twin take it for them because their twin have been a nurse for X amount of years. And I can see why people get desperate and they want to do these things, but I just feel like overall just integrity. You see what I'm saying? So when I tell you I can call my friend and have her tell you how livid I was, because I feel like this is a test of safety. This is a test that protects the public, and and just for somebody and for you to now get your license because your best friend or some AI company or your sibling took the exam for you. You see what I'm saying? Like where will your conscience eat you to say, wow, you're over here as a nurse and I'm an arch nurse and I'm a Ryan, blah blah blah, just because someone took the exam for you. You see what I'm saying? I feel that, once again, something of this caliber should remain at a testing center. Now, what they should do is say, okay, you know what? Because it's really hard to pick exam dates, let's just open up more testing centers. Let's open up more testing times. Maybe we can have maybe have blocks where even on Sundays you could take your exam if you want to. Like nothing in the afternoon, but maybe if they got that 8 o'clock time blocked or time slot, whatever you call it. You see what I'm saying? I feel like it should be things like that. I feel like every county that offers the NCLEX exam, I feel like there should be, yeah, every county testing center, if you will, because I know that there in different states there's like different things, but I'm just speaking on the way that Florida runs their testing realm. I feel like there should be at least two more locations per county. For example, if you are Broward County, there should be at least two additional centers in Broward County. If you're Dade County, there should be two more centers in Dade County, and so on and so on. Now, what they also could consider is, okay, you know what, not home, but maybe we could, or home, like I said, for extenuating circumstances. But what about, okay, fine, you can take your exam at the testing center at the school, because like from what I've experienced, most schools have like testing centers, because when you do your HITs or your HESI, whatever, based upon your school's dynamic, you take that at a testing center. You don't take it in a classroom. So I feel like, they should have that they should also have an option where instead of you leaving the state to take your exam, you can just take your exam at the school. They could just have that like a I know that most schools have at least two different, or sometimes even three different testing centers. The one that is the most stable and secured and whatnot. I feel like that should be an approved area for the exam. But home, me sitting here, like I said, I get it for comfort and whatever. And those testing centers I heard can be pretty chilly. Absolutely, you cannot wear a jacket. I just feel like, bro, we can't wear a jacket. I feel like they should just should examine the jacket. See, okay, obviously there's nothing in. I'll pull it inside out to show you that there's nothing on the jacket. Please, I'm cold. I want to wear a jacket. You understand? But still, back to the matter because I don't want to go left field. But I'm just saying, I'm just sharing the amount of anger that I felt. Oh yeah, just take it home. Of this caliber, home? No. I feel like there should be more testing centers. I feel like if you like, you could take that. You could take it out of school. Or I feel like if you have an extenuating circumstance, then okay, home. But I feel like, okay, everybody end up, y'all just take it home. No, because there are so many loopholes that if they're thinking That if NCLEX is thinking, okay, we got it locked 10 times down. Okay, every level that they're thinking that they're hitting, there's something they're knocking that level down 10 times lower than what they think that you see what I'm saying. So, and I just feel like, and well, it depends on what you think and who you are as a person. But I'm just saying, just someone of integrity. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be that nurse on the floor with integrity, saying I went to that center and I poured my heart out into the exam. I gave my best clinical judgment, my best clinical understanding, what was priority for the patient, what was safest for the patient, what was going to harm the patient the first or the fastest, what was going to kill, harm them. Sorry, for my language, but I'm just saying, I just feel like something of this type of integrity, there should be like exceptions to the rule. Like I said, bummer. Those of you who are already planning how you want to wing the exam, trying to take it at home. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying. I just feel like there should just be more testing centers because I just feel with the way that we're already treated as nurses. I just feel like it's better. Okay, I went to a center, took my exam and passed it, just like right on along with the rest of you guys here on the floor, if that makes sense. So I don't mean to be rambling on forever and ever and ever and ever, but I just wanted to share my concerns and my anger, my frustration when I heard what I heard, because I just feel like it was just such a slap in the face. Oh yeah, my sister will take it and my best friend will take it. But I'm just saying, for me, you know, I'm going to be that RN on the floor when I'm taking care and treating my patient, that I went in there and like I supported out in the exam, and I obtained it legally, and what other word, what's the word I'm looking for, I earned that license, you understand? I earned my registered nurse license, you understand? But like I said, that's just me. I get it that, because I have heard stories where, people have been trying to pass for several years, they just have been unsuccessful, and desperate times calls for desperate measures, and I get it. But still, like what about your conscience? You see what I'm saying? Because this is a test that protects the public, so I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. I'm not going to make this a whole hour long rant. Absolutely not. I'm just sharing my concern, as because we all have a journey on how we studied. I'm sorry for whatever we did. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that still. Um, this is just my thoughts on it. For those of us who are still studying, wish us all the best. We got this. We can do this. Go to the testing center. You'll thank me later. Comment down below. What are you guys' thoughts? I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Bye.